Machine Sam back with another video, and today we are starting off with a brand new rebuild, the New England Patriots. We're going 5 seasons with them, try to win a Super Bowl in 5 years. I know they've won a bunch of Super Bowls in the past, but this is probably one of the worst teams in the league. The only reason why I think their overall is being held up even a little bit is because of their cornerback group and their offensive line. I think that's the only reason why their rating is even as high as it is. Their running backs have not looked good in the last year. QB play is an absolute disaster. They have no weapons on the outside, including tight end. Their cornerbacks are good, but they're not like spectacular right now. They've been playing down, but I think that is a product of the offense making them being out there a whole ton. Winovich is cool, but he's old. Uche, Bentley are all cool, but can you pay all of them? The safeties are older, though, so that is a problem as well. Kicker has been a problem with them since Gostkowski went down a couple years ago. And, well, it's just, it's not a great situation. I think with Bill Belichick being at the helm, I think it's better than what most places would be in, but, yeah. So, at the offseason, Cody Davis, Brandon Bolden, and Matthew Slater all retire. We have to re-sign David Andrews, Dante Hightower, J.C. Jackson, Joe Tooney, and multiple other pieces. The only people I'm really wanting to bring back is J.C. Jackson, David Andrews, Dante Hightower, and Joe Tooney. These guys I'm going to give no cap penalty contracts, which is basically my version of making sure I don't get a cap penalty anytime I trade them away. It's going to be a higher value contract in terms of money, but it's going to give me freedom to move pieces freely without really feeling like I'm stuck. So we do get David Andrews, we do get Joe Tooney. We did not get Dante Hightower or J.C. Jackson back on a contract, so we did have to franchise tag J.C. Jackson. We're trading away Cannon, Allen, and Cowart. I think combined total it was almost 10 mil for these three, and I figured if somebody wants them, they can have them. We're giving Odell Beckham Jr., Chris Carson, Marlon Mack, Kenny Galladay, Desmond King, Marcus Williams, and others 550K contracts. Some of these guys are getting real contracts, like Marcus Williams, like Jayon Brown, some multiple guys in here. This is more about building our base team, getting people in here that can be our base team. Most of these guys won't be long-term guys. They won't be here in Season 5, but a lot of them could be stepping stones and good pieces to get us started and get us moving in the right direction, which is always something that you want to do in Season 1. I've seen so many content creators try to go for those home run signings, like let's get this guy in here. I don't like that. I like building a team with a base set and then slowly developing pieces and getting pieces in there that I think could absolutely be on the team for a while and be those superstar players. Isaiah Wynn, he's kind of a weird person because like, do you want to get him in here and do you want to sign him right away, or do you want to, hold on to him for a year and see if he can develop? Sony Michel, I'm not paying running backs. I don't pay running backs unless they're 90s. If they're 90s, I will pay them in Madden. If they're not 90s, I ain't fucking paying them. They're not good enough. Especially with the way Madden is like looked at. You need a good slot receiver, a good all-around running back, or 2 running backs that can split carries, and you need a decent QB. And Zach Wilson will be that QB of the future. 74 overall, hidden, took him at number 15. He's number 14 in the class. He was the best QB available. Trey Lance, Justin Fields, and Trevor Lawrence are one off the board. Brevin Jordan here, need a tight end. He's going to be that guy for at least a year or two, depending on if we can get anybody else in here. If he develops well, he can be the guy. A 3rd round pick and Patrick Chung for a 2nd and a 4th. The 2nd is this year, 4th is next year. Terrence Marshall, he's good value right here. Somebody that I wanted went off the board. I forget exactly who I wanted, so he's number 29 in the class. I took him at number 52. Amani Gaynor, I know he had a hidden dev trait, so I was just like, I'm just going to take him, see if I can move him around, see if I can get something for him. Dante Stills, good backup for us, good value. And Charlie Kohler. I think I took 2 guys after this, but I ended up they didn't even make the final team, and I think after the first year on the practice squad, I just didn't keep them around, so I didn't even show those guys here. This is one of the shorter videos because we did start in the Pro Bowl, so we didn't have that real first season. So I'm still currently recording this, so I'm putting the audio over this right now, and then I can hop in later and see if I want to record another season, because I have completed technically the 5th season. Jacoby Myers, Gunnar Olszewski, and a fourth round pick for Amenahue, Blacklock, and Wharton. Michelle Edelman and Izzo for Rizzo. It's an R in Izzo, so I play MLB too, so that for Ionitis. Phillips and Jones for Hubbard, and a first and a fourth round pick. Hubbard was just cash. And then Wharton for Gary, straight up. He can be our edge rusher. He gets to rejoin with Chase Winovich from Cardinals franchise and from his Michigan days. So that's pretty cool for him too. Bentley, Tart, and Woods for Burgess, Fuller, and Robinson. Robinson was just a cash piece. But that being said, guys, if you guys enjoy my content, respect my content in any way, shape, or form, I would appreciate a subscription, a like, and a comment on the video. It helps YouTube determine who they want to push more videos to. I appreciate the support that you guys have been giving me recently. These views are absolutely insane, and I'll see you guys in the next video. But with that being said, I'm out. Peace.